pop. You said what? We was where?
Downtown after my birthday. I met up.
Go ahead, get that to you, brother. Get that to you, brother.
Having the mic. And cheers,
Oh,
brother.
Cheers. Yes, sir. I got some of
was
my
best.
favorite people with me here.
Appreciate you,
My
brother.
nigga Patty B.
It's an honor.
Co-host of the On Base Soil Pod. I got an anonymous dude in the back. Just don't worry about him.
Also the co-host of
He don't
No
want to be.
Safety,
He don't
but
want to be. Oh yeah.
He left that out. But
Oh okay. Yeah. Wait. So you said we was. I was on. What happened?
Oh, we was in downtown Oakland. You picked me up in Hayward. We went to go meet up with him.
I picked you up in Hayward.
We went to downtown Oakland, having a good time. It was time to leave to come back to Hayward. You smash it. Wow. I'm like, man, bro, slow down.
What car? You remember what car I was in? You remember?
Nah, I don't. It was a black car though.
It was a black car.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a Camaro.
I don't know. What you had before?
no, I was about to say.
It was probably-
it
it was
was the Malibu. I think.
Oh, okay. That was wild. It was your birth. No. That was when we was in San Francisco at the Kamaya thing when we was drinking.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That was different. That was a different.
That was a different day.
But he was there. He was there too, though, right?
He left early.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we got on stage and shit.
Oh, okay. Nigga, that was a night. That was a night.
You left like damn near like.
Before she got
I was about to say because she was taking hella long.
She
I remember.
was,
And
she
you had
was.
something to do. Yeah.
She was. Yeah. That nigga.
I remember that. I'm like, you didn't even see her perform at all.
They said that hella shit happened that night. That shit was just a whole fuckery. Niggas was fighting in the back, and when we got there, this nigga. So
Oh yes, with the
yeah. So I was. This nigga Zay.
Forgot about that.
He we was leaving. We was on the way there. He had somebody with him, and so we drive, and it's them two it's Zay sitting next to me and his friend in the back.
Oh, Zay rode with you.
Yeah, Zay rode with me.
I didn't know
So we on the way there, and I was at the Mercedes. So we on the way there, and nigga, it's like 2 a.m. and I'm getting ready to go home. Nigga, I gotta go to work tomorrow, bro. You know, it was a Kamaya concert. It was one of those. Yeah, shit was during the day and shit.
It was like a Tuesday or something.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, bro, I gotta go home. This nigga called me. I'm almost to the last exit off the bridge. This nigga Zay called me, like, bro, my friend left something in the car. Nigga, I told this thing, I'm like, bro, I love you, brother, but you gonna have to come get that from me, brother. Right? And he ended up talking to me, and she hopped on the phone. I'll give you $40. You come turn around and get it. Nigga had to turn around, bro.
I need that. Drop these niggas off for
brother,
free. No, I need that.
Oh, my mama said it when I went to go get it. The girl came, grabbed her thing out, and was walking back. And I'm like, Zay was sitting next to me. I'm like, brother, you gonna go get that 40 for me?
I'm not trying to be rude.
I'm not trying to be rude. Yeah.
I don't even know her like that.
Yeah, he ended up giving me the money and all that shit. But yeah, bro, I can't. That's why I don't like going places where I don't drive my own car, bro. Mm-hmm. I need to be able, because when I'm ready to go the fuck home, I'm ready to go the fuck home, bro.
That's a fact.
So I was just like, bro.
I mean, I'm more like Uber's cool too, but nah, I'm with you on that, bro. Because when I be ready to go, it's time to go.
But you don't have like
I'm gonna ruin it for everybody.
You don't have like anxiety of being in like other people's cars, and like sitting in the back or something.
Not really. That don't really bother me. But it's like I said, I'm just the type of person that when I want to go, I want to go. So like, I always tell motherfuckers, you can invite me to your event. If I say I'm coming, that don't mean I'm staying. Feel me? I'll pull up. You feel me? But how long I'm gonna be there, I don't know. My battery will drain quick, and when it do, it's time to go. I'm gonna ruin everybody's experience.
That's a good. So let me ask you about your social battery, right, bro? Do you feel like you recharge being with other people, or do you recharge being alone?
I recharge being alone for sure. I isolate to recharge. I know that for sure. I do enjoy being with my people. Like that's definitely a peaceful, comforting
The
feeling.
family.
Yeah,
you mean?
family, and
Yeah.
like, you know, people I consider my
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying? Loved ones, all that good shit. But I definitely have to isolate to recharge. Even from my kids, like they'll be overwhelming me, and it's like, all right, I need at least like an hour or two to myself.
Man,
like, you feel me? It's just a lot.
you-
for sure.
I know, but but when you like, how do you recharge?
It's a mixture of both. It depends who I'm with.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sitting in silence, being around my loved one, that's recharging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get
It
you.
all depends on who I'm with.
Yeah. Why you ain't got no kids? Cause you've been all over the world. That's probably why.
You know,
That's probably why.
I haven't met the right person, the person that I need.
You ain't made the mistake. That's the problem. You ain't slipped up one.
I
You
mean,
feel me?
yeah, that and the person that I did meet at the time, you know what I mean? I jungled that situation wrong. So that's different.
Yeah. No. That's tough. That's tough. Feeling like You ever have that? That one relationship that you be thinking back, bro? Like, damn, bro. I wish I could have played this a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of relationships, honestly. And that goes with intimate, non-intimate relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn, grow, become a man. Like, you feel me? There's definitely things you could look back on, even with friends or business or whatever. You feel me? Like, all right, I learned I should have played that a little differently.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you probably ain't gonna do it again, depending what it was. But you feel me? You have to go through those things to learn.
Yeah.
It's all part of the game, man.
Nah, yeah, I feel that. I got one thing when my partner was giving me advice on some shit, but this nigga was trying to give me advice on relationships, and this nigga has the worst track record, bro, on relationships. So I'll be thinking, I'm like, bro, like I like advice, bro. I like life lessons from people, but you know what? I really feel like the best way for you niggas to go through, you feel me? Like you gonna have like you got to make your own mistakes.
Facts.
You got to make your own mistakes. You got to be able to, cause that's the best way you gonna learn.
Facts.
You feel me? So that's the only way you gonna know that stove is hot is if you fucking put your hand on that shit.
Facts.
So I was like, but how you feel about like?
But it's more so the fact that, yeah, I can tell you this stove is hot 1,000 times, but you don't understand what hot means.
you don't understand
until you touch it.
Oh, my
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, hot, and you touch it. Oh, that's what the fuck that feeling was. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that again. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But what you saying?
Right.
My fault. Go ahead.
No, what I was finna say is just about like life advice. Like how do you go about like filtering out certain life advice? Like, cause I know
That's a good
already
question.
because you and I we have the same mentality where we're kind of like we're secluded by nature, but we know how to be social. We know how to go on and meet, and so we have a vast like difference of friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that comes with hella different lifestyles, brother. So how do you like stay? How do you go about figuring out what life advice to take, what morals to keep to yourself? Like, how do you stay grounded for so long? You know what I'm saying? Because you one of the most grounded motherfuckers I know.
For me,
This nigga, sit your ass down somewhere, bro.
He's out here
What's
fucking
wrong
up,
with
boy.
you, bro?
Goddamn.
This nigga got the longest legs ever, bro. Trying to fucking
Kicking over
creep
cans
around
and
this
shit.
motherfucker, bro.
Nah, like, so for
Ew.
me, I've always been a person, like, and I firmly believe that there's something I can learn from anyone. Like, a lot of people feel like the messenger matters, and like to me, there's something to that. But at the same
Well, that's a
time,
good one, yeah.
there's also, I just feel like any interaction or any person, there's something I can learn from somebody. Rather, I think I'm smarter in certain areas or whatever the case may be. I just feel like there's things I can learn from people. Now, as far as going to say like filtering and deciphering and discernment over, like you said, what is applicable and not, for me, I feel like I have a very like calculated way of how I want to live my life.
Yeah.
And then I feel like any advice I receive has to fit into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like,
yeah. I see what you're saying.
yeah, like it's not gonna. As far as like, if you give me advice and I don't feel like it applies to me,
Yeah.
I still may internalize it. I'm like, maybe I can use this for somebody else.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that was complete bullshit and I ain't listening to that. But I don't know exactly why or how I do that, but I just know that like you're gonna have to like to convince me of something. You're gonna have to give me a more than like, oh, trust me, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You live in rationals.
yeah, exactly. So like,
Yeah.
you got to come with some facts or some shit for me to actually believe whatever you're telling me. Like, but for the most part, I feel like no matter what somebody's telling me, there's something I can take from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I try to look at life like that. Like every interaction I have, it may not be that deep all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for the most part, if there's something I want to take away from it, I can.
Yeah. No, that makes sense, and like I said, that aligns. You and I have a lot of shit in common, and that's why I feel like niggas been friends for so long. You feel me? I still remember one of the first days, bro. Fairview, we was playing what's that game motherfuckers play? Basketball.
Oh,
basketball. The game
Knockout. Okay.
Knockout. It was me, you, your brother was there, Kadir.
Was this like during school or like after school?
I think this was recess.
Okay.
This was 5th grade.
Word.
This was 5th grade.
That's the first year you went to Fairview? 5th grade?
Yeah, because I got kicked out. I got kicked out of school in 4th grade.
Where were you at, Markham?
I was at Markham, and they kicked my shit out.
Because you did live closer to Markham at first.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you doing, fighting?
They hit, bro. So
see, this nigga came to Fairview, got his shit together. I just want
so
y'all to know.
no, I came to
out.
Fairview. I came to Fairview and got suspended like the first month. I swear to God. Look, I'll tell you this. So I got kicked out. I got kicked out of Markham because me and a friend, we was doing wrestling moves in the back of the classroom. You feel
During
me?
class?
During class.
You're fucking wild.
Okay, bruh.
Fucking heathen.
Bruh, so we was doing wrestling moves. And so the teacher had been on us the whole time, bruh, talking about us doing wrestling moves and shit. So she had finally had enough, got fed up with it, and told us that we had to leave, go to the office. And so I'm just talking back. I'm a badass kid. So she's like pushing me out the door, but the door is closed, brother. So she's pushing me into a closed door.
So like basically into a wall.
Yeah. So she's pushing me into a wall, and she's trying to open the door, but she's like pushing me. So I turn around and I fire off.
You was a wild nigga.
But look,
I didn't arrest you.
I didn't fire off on her
Fucking
face
delinquent.
though. I didn't fire off on her face though. I'm like, nigga,
right?
I'm like this.
Little,
so I like
pat.
So I like hit her in her titty or something.
That's funny.
Bro.
I know your mama whooped your motherfucker.
Oh yeah, brother. So they had the resource, brother. They had the resource security guard in there talking to me with the principal. Bro, I had to go to the district to have remediation. Hell of shit, brother. They ended up firing her. They fired her, and they told me, yeah, you could still go to a school in this district, but you got to go to a different one. And then I ended up. That's when I started fucking with you Kelly Hill niggas, because I was a bottom nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Come on.
You gotta relax, dog.
Come on, bro.
That is not okay. I'm not even a pause type of nigga, but you gotta.
Okay.
You cannot be saying
that was a good pause. Hey, that was quick.
Wildin', my nigga.
But you know what I mean, bro? Where we from, I was a bottom of the hill nigga, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was usually going to the store, like I said, at the bottom.
Right.
So, but anyways, so y'all started going there, and that's when I met. I remember my first day. I met Jules, and he was in the same classroom, and he had said something to the teacher or something. They was laughing. They was laughing back and forth. And I laughed, and I said something to him. I was like, oh yeah, that's hella funny, or that's something funny. And he said, I'll never forget this. He said, who was talking to you? Hey, bro,
I would have snapped,
bro.
Oh
my God, that's how.
Especially back then, I was on bullshit.
That's how I met Jules.
That's
bro.
funny though.
So yeah,
what class was that, Mr. Mall?
No, this was Mr. Mall was 6th grade.
Yeah,
I had him in 6th grade. Miss Kim was 5th grade.
Okay.
The black lady.
Yeah, I remember her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she was my second. No. What grade did I have Miss Kim?
it had to be. I think I
Fifth
was.
grade?
Yeah, it was fifth.
We was in class together.
We probably could have been, brother.
That's probably maybe.
Probably could have been.
Maybe.
But yeah, niggas go way back. But anyways, like I was saying, that's probably why you and I have been friends for so long, because we real similar, especially in terms of like we got friends in hella different circles. We not really just aligned like with just one type of people. You know what I'm saying? And that also brings back to another thing is how when I carried you through our championship year, bruh. How do you feel about that?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I was averaging. What was I averaging?
Did you forget we lost in the championship?
No, we won that year.
No, y'all won the next year.
Oh yeah, I had to get rid of you.
No,
that's right.
Wow. No, I showed up in the
That's
championship. We're not gonna say
That's right. That's right.
Matt
That was
only
next
had
year. That was next year. That was
7
me.
points in that championship game, but whatever.
Right? You feel me?
Mr.
Not every
Mr. Average.
not every
20-something,
not every
championship
shot
come
goes
around.
in.
Nah, but what I really remember about that game was, I don't even know if you remember, but hell, the kids had sprayed the fucking fire hydrant on the court before the game. So the court was hella slippery.
We was playing at the
Edendale.
We was in Eden.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the court was hella slippery, but they beat our ass that game.
I remember.
They had the one dude came in killing.
I remember that one. So when the next year we played at a different one. We played.
Y'all played at Matt Jimenez.
Yeah.
Y'all won. Traded me for Lance.
What you know about
Fuck
that? You know
Lance.
about that? Is that
the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, I remember that. That was actually
y'all won the next year. So you didn't carry me to shit.
I mean,
but
Pat,
disappointment, like you
Pat,
always do.
You know what I do? I bring niggas together. And I usually end up championships, bro. You can ask B. Riley. I brought B. Riley.
B. Riley's the last person to ask because he's just gonna say you're fucking toxic, which you are.
B. Riley,
you bring out the worst in B. Riley. Shout
Yeah,
out my dog.
Hey, because you know what?
Matthew brings out the worst in you, bro.
Hey, you see, he don't say nothing to nobody else in our chat. He don't talk.
But that's
shit.
your relationship, though.
Bro,
Y'all
like,
always talk shit.
I
to
know.
each other,
I know.
Y'all always been like that.
Same thing. I had B. Riley on too, and we was talking about how I met him. He just happened. B. Riley was just like one of those fucking like lost pups that you find and it just follow you.
What is wrong with this nigga, bro? Hey, B, you gotta beat this nigga up at this point, bro.
Hey, he just followed you home. Like one day he just started coming around the house. And then the very next day,
a straight pup. What's wrong with this nigga?
that's my nigga though, bro.
Nah, B. Riley, good peoples for sure.
He was the one who got me. He was the one who got me into hoop. So,
B. Riley, that was my boy. I remember when I was at Brankwitz, he used to come up there and get me right. All them niggas used to be scared of guarding, but he was fucking with me because I was always wanted to guard that nigga.
No, that's my man's. When
he used to be busting my ass.
He does that. Nah, Riley does that. He does.
But I would always make him though. Like you feel me? If B. Riley don't respect you, he's not about to play. So that's why I always felt like, all right, I know I can at least get him to play. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna start talking shit. He's like, all right, I'm gonna have to serve you, little nigga. But it's like, all right, nigga, at least I know you playing now.
Yeah, but I didn't realize, bro. I didn't realize, and you could contest to this too, my nigga. I didn't realize, like, football. When you talk shit in football, like y'all, it's on next play. Like you see me next play.
Oh yeah.
But basketball is when y'all talk, like y'all could talk shit and it's cool. It's ain't no.
Well,
like that's just what it is. Y'all niggas could. You feel me?
So, I just feel like in football, first of all, the aggression and anger is just already on a heightened level. So y'all already just want to fight off the rip. Like y'all is showing up to bump into each other. And you feel me? Physical contact is the name of the game. Basketball, it's more so like, I'm just talking shit to remind you that you can't fuck with me. And if you take it personal, that's on you. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm with whatever. But like, it's more so like, I don't know.
No, yeah.
And don't get me started, because like if I'm not saying nothing for the game, more so I'm gonna talk at you, and that might annoy you. But then once you start talking to me, it's up.
Yeah, it's when and so it was a time, like I said, another time, pretty much the same time when I had met Bob, and I was telling you about niggas was going through some things, and I was just trying to find different outlets. I was trying to, therapy sessions.
Right.
I needed people around me, and I started hooping. I remember he just called me one day. Like I said, he just popped up at the house one day with my sister. And next thing you know, he's part of the family. But he called me up one day and was just like, brother, let's go hoop. And we ended up going hooping at the Berkeley Y. And I don't remember why we was always over there. Why we chose
Berkeley.
Huh?
Because he's from Berkeley.
He's from West Oakland, but yeah, area. Yeah. Yeah, he always goes there. So so I end up pulling up just fucking around, bro. And never really cared about. I thought you niggas was soft, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the same with football
players.
Yeah,
think that.
right. And so I was ended up being dumbass therapeutic. I was probably like 22, something like that. And brother, nigga, I've been in leagues ever since. ain't dropped nothing, bro. My knee, I feel, bro. I got Hooper's kneecaps, bro.
Oh my
I got Hooper's
God.
knees, bro. I
This
do.
man,
I got
he
Hooper's
played
knees.
Pop Warner. This
You
man
feel me?
Played football all his life. Now all of a
I
sudden,
got Hooper's knees.
He's a hooper.
You feel me?
All of a sudden,
But that's just
turn Hooper at 25. It's crazy.
But that shit. But the first time hooping with him, he would be talking shit to me, and I didn't understand. Like, nigga, it would get to the point. Like one of the first time we get to the point, he's talking shit to me. I'm like, bro, what's up? He would talk this shit. I'm like, nigga, what's up, nigga? Like, bro, like, nigga, you keep talking shit, bro. Like, let's handle this, brother. Like, let's handle this. But I didn't realize
That's mind games. He's taking you out of your game.
Yeah, he take me out my game. He take me out. But it took me a minute to realize that that's just part of hoop.
Yeah,
that's
for
just
sure.
You feel me?
That's why I feel like.
No,
but
it is mental.
So
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah, I'll give
in
you that.
basketball, the strategy comes from the players. In football, the strategy is coming from the coach. You feel me? So niggas talking shit is part of the basketball strategy to throw you off your game. Some people, like Gary Payton, he's talking shit to get himself hype. He don't really give a fuck. Like, yeah, that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But there's other people that's like, I feel like there's certain people that's gonna talk shit to you just to throw you off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts. Yeah, he was good at that. He really opened my eyes up to actually how to really hoop, get in your game, get in his own little shit, and just focus on your shit. But yeah, I ain't left. I be hitting the group chat.
I think that's why it's the best sport in the world.
It is. It is. It's my favorite sport to play.
You can play it by yourself, or you can play it with 10 or 9 other people.
Yeah,
you know
playing by
like,
yourself. That's serial killer shit, bro.
Nah,
Who
you
play-
crazy, but
who hoops by
that's how
themselves, bro?
real hoopers learn how to play hoop.
Let's put it on record. I'm an after school hooper. No, I'm not a real hooper.
I ain't never heard that one.
I'm an after school.
That's a good
you niggas, but when we was going to school, you niggas was carrying basketballs to the school.
Yeah, and then also,
Nigga,
but like
you feel me?
when I was young too, like I'm bored at the house. All right, I'm gonna go to the park and go work on my left hand today. I'm bored. Like, you feel me? That's the type of shit I did. As I got older, niggas was not in tune with basketball like that. But when I was younger, I wanted to be good that bad. Like, I wanted to work on my game every day. If I was bored, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go dribble. Like, I need to work on my handles. So like, that's the type of shit. I just wanted to be good at basketball, that good. So that's what I would do. Just like, all right, I'm gonna go practice. Like, yeah,
no,
exactly.
you can't,
You can't. Like,
you
I'm gonna go
can't.
throw this shit by myself. You can do a little ladder drill and run routes, and all that shit still don't matter when you put them fucking pads on.
Nah,
you feel me?
You know. I remember seeing you when you went to Union City.
Yep, my freshman year. Logan.
Yeah. I remember seeing you at the bus stop one day. You was going and you had your pads with you, and I was like,
"What you doing?"
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Then
It's
y'all
like,
niggas, we'll
shit
smack
don't
you
look
niggas.
right, bro. Like, this nigga got pads.
I ain't gonna lie. If I would have played another year of football,
Come on,
I'd
Pat.
have been good.
I
But
mean-
that first year, I was literally learning how to play football with pads
Nah, I get
on.
you. What made you decide to?
I always wanted to play football, but my parents wouldn't let me.
Oh, really?
They wouldn't
They didn't
let
want you
me.
to get concussion
Well, my dad
kind of
was
shit?
just a J-Cat. That's,
okay.
that's number one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, he didn't believe in kids playing football. He's like, you gotta wait till you get to high school.
Oh,
And I
okay.
mean, I respected it because he played football. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to hear that shit. And then when
Nah.
I played football, I just felt like it took so much of a toll on my body that I didn't even want to hoop no more. And then that's when the nigga hit them streets. You feel he was outside cutting class.
So is
Got
that when
kicked
you
out of Logan? Went to Hayward, then went back to Hayward High.
is that when you stopped? Is that when you stopped hooping? Like when?
Kinda like so. Freshman year after football season, I was about to go back. I was finna go back hooping. I was like, I'm gonna give myself a week, and then I got kicked out of Logan.
What you get kicked out for?
Threatening the teacher. She had put her finger in my face, and I was like, "Bitch, I'll break that shit if you ever do that again."
Okay, so why you trying to make it seem like nigga, like my story was just, okay.
Oh, there was a Spanish teacher too. She just be doing too much, bro. And it was the last class of the day, every day. And it's like, bro, I done had a long day of school. Every day you fucking with me. Every day. I don't speak Spanish. Leave me alone. But yeah, so I threatened her, got kicked out, sent back to Hayward. Then halfway through the year.
Sorry. So why did you go to Logan instead of Hayward? Was that
I went to middle school in Union City. My dad worked at the middle school I went to, so he worked in the district, so I was able to go to Logan. My parents didn't want me to go to Hayward High because Logan was a better school.
Oh, okay. So after Fairview, you went to middle school?
Yeah, Bernard White in Union City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then Logan for half my freshman year, and then back to Hayward.
This nigga only made it half the year.
Yep. And then at Hayward, our sophomore year, teachers went on strike, so a nigga didn't go to school at all.
They did.
Yes. So I didn't go to school at all sophomore year. So junior year came, and they was like, nigga, do you want to be a freshman or do you want to go to Brankwitz? And I was like, send me to Brankwitz, nigga. Fuck, because
you had no credits.
I had like half a year of credits, and that was it. And they was like, nigga, do you want to be a freshman or do you want to go? I was like, hell nah. I grew up with niggas. Ain't no way y'all leaving me behind. So bam, dipped out on that. Went to
That's probably why you know so many fucking
Brankwitz.
people.
Yeah, for sure. But then also sports too.
Yeah.
Like my dad played at Hayward High. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
he's a little local. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say legend, but for me, he's known around here locally. He did some shit athletically, so he's known around here. Then also, like I said, went to different schools, played sports. So
hoop. So you played basketball.
Yes, my bad, yeah.
I mean, football. You started playing football.
Football freshman year, and then after I was like, I'm gonna give myself a week. You know what I'm saying, to recover, because that was my first time playing football. So my nigga, it feels like I've been in a car crash. Yeah. My body was not used to this. So I was like, I'm gonna give myself a week, and then I'm gonna go over and fuck with the hoop team. And then got kicked out. Went to Hayward. Hoop season was already in full effect. Maddox was like, or whatever, come, you feel me, fuck, you can try next year. And then sophomore year came around. Teachers was on strike. I stopped hooping. I mean, I stopped going to school, period. So then there was no hoop. And then junior year, I went to Brankwitz, and I actually hooped at Brankwitz. And then that's when I started playing AAU again. Junior year going into senior year.
What you gotta say about
that? With my boy, yeah.
Oh, that's when
Dream Team.
Dream.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. So junior year was when I started hooping again. Like
who else was on that team?
At Brankwitz or
no, the Dream Team?
Oh, we had Alex, AB. We had Ron Taylor. Yeah, we had.
Oh, I remember Ron Taylor. Yeah,
him. I mean, my brother would play with us sometimes. Monty. Who else? Yeah, hella people. Yeah, especially, and it was like shuffling people in and out. We had Marcus.
So explain to me, for someone who doesn't know, AAU, what is the difference between AAU and playing on a high school team? Like, is the AAU like you're invited? Like,
I mean, not necessarily. So like the top AAU, sure, like the circuits, those are like invite. But the lower level tournaments is literally just everybody just putting a team together and playing.
Summer ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It used to be just summer ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now it's year round.
Okay. So, okay. So you would hoop on the high school. You would hoop on high during the season. Yeah. During the season and after season, you would join.
Yes.
Yeah.
Summer travel program or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. But now it's like teams are sponsored, so they pretty much choose specific circuits they're on. Like if your team is sponsored by Nike, you go to the Nike tournaments. If your team is sponsored by Adidas, you go to the Adidas tournaments. So it's more like that now than more so when we was younger. It's kind of just you get invited. The best teams get invited to the best places, pretty much.
And so after AAU, what did you do after that?
Shit, nothing really. I was going to.
This was Brankwitz? This was after Brankwitz?
Yeah, after Brankwitz.
Oh,
you went to Merritt. I was trying
you
to
went
go
to Merritt?
There.
For a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was trying to go up there for a quick minute. Wasn't really working out. Then, first, Butte, huh? You was talking about Butte. Yeah, you was trying to go to Butte. So that was That was the first day. I was trying to go up
Where's
there with
that
him.
at?
Chico.
Chico?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
trying to go up there with him, and then Merritt for a second, and then Kenyatta for a second, like maybe like a month or two, if that, in the summer, and then had the kid, and I was like, "Fuck it, nah, I ain't hooping no more."
Yeah, that's when life started. When did you have your first?
When I was 22, 2013.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's on 10,
11.
11, huh?
Yeah.
You was young. Like,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Damn. I feel like I thought I had mine young.
I mean, we did, but relative to me,
I'm 27. I was 27, 20, 28.
That's still, you're still
Yeah.
young. But yeah, compared to 22,
Boy,
like literally, I was a fresh adult. All my adult life, I've been a parent. So.
Brother, brother. That's a good. That's a funny way to think of, not a funny way, but that's an interesting way to think about it. Your entire adult life, you've been a parent, so the fucking maturity level had to, I mean, you're still you. Yeah, you're still you.
To an extent.
Right, but the maturity level, nigga, had to be, because that shit's crazy.
It's just like while people were still
out doing this shit. And
and it's like while you said 22, you were just getting back home, like not working, thinking about what I'm about to do in my life. I was like, yeah, I may not know what I'm about to do in my life, but I'm about to do something. Like, you feel me? Like, there's no more time to sit and play around. Like, you got to figure this shit out. And realistically, I tell him all the time, like, I really could have hooped. You feel me? Like, I was still living at the house with moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was not in like a completely fucked up situation. Like, I definitely could have played basketball, still went to school, maybe had a job on the weekends or something, and made that work. But I was just mentally, basketball was not important to me. It was just a game at that point. You feel me? I'm like, I got somebody's depending on me. You feel me? My mindset switched.
And that's another good question that a lot of men face when they get the call, right? You get the call, I'm pregnant. But did you ever feel like when you got the call? Okay, so first off, where was you at? Where was you at when you got the call? Cause every man knows where they were at.
It was crazy, bro. I'll just say, like, we was in Sac. You feel me? Dev had played at Sac State, so we went to Sac State game. We stayed the night out there. Crazy night. Wake up in the morning. Fuck. So go outside, hop on the phone, all that shit. So like it was crazy. And I believe it was like February 1st or March 1st. One of the two. It was the first of the day. But I remember it was like
niggas don't never forget
for sure,
that.
it was either March or February 1st, but it was the first day because I remember like the game was on the last day of the month, the night before. Dev and them was serving. Like it was a good game. We had a little party or whatever.
You got hit. You
Woke
got to
up,
pull to the side.
Life got real. I thought my life was over. Nigga. I was like,
that was my next question.
My life.
That was my next question.
I did not handle that shit well at all. Like, I was still a child, bro.
We don't. Like, we don't handle. And even when I was 27, not necessarily a child, I still didn't handle that situation the right way. But like, your first thought was like, damn, my life is over.
Yeah, exactly. Like you think like, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be able to hoop. Now you feel me? Now I can't kick it. Like, I'm not about to be able to travel, see the world. Like, I just gotta stay at home. My life is over.
Crazy.
Fucking soccer dad now. Like
crazy. And a lot of dudes, when they get that call, that's what they automatically think.
It's immaturity.
Yeah, but
and scared.
Yeah. But so first off, my situation was somewhat similar. I had it was somewhat similar, but I didn't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And it took all the way until he was probably maybe 2-3 months. Because in the first months,
in denial.
Yeah, in denial. The very first 4 months, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Like I was fighting against it.
Yeah.
And I think
so did you like not think he was yours? Or
yeah,
okay,
for sure.
So you were
because
still
that's
trying
the
to
first,
play that game.
Yeah, for sure.
See, for me, it wasn't that because like I felt like I knew it was mine. So it was like
squeezing.
I wasn't even
niggas was squeezing.
So I wasn't even like it wasn't even that for me. It was just the fact that I wasn't even. I ain't gonna lie. I knew
as soon as it happened. I knew it.
I ain't gonna lie. But also just knowing my partner, you feel me? Like I just know she's just not that.
Yeah.
She don't even like people enough
Yeah,
to
she
be.
cool peeps. She cool peeps.
She don't like people enough. But,
Yeah.
But it was just like, so by the time it, like I was like that for like the first. I ain't gonna say like it wasn't mine type shit, but I was on some like.
He was denial. It
was more so like, man, fuck you. I'm not fucking with you just because you feel me. Like you're doing this to me. You know what I'm saying? Like So I'm looking at it like she's doing something to me as opposed to like she's doing this for herself or you know what I'm saying. Whatever the case may be, I'm looking at it just in an immature way. Like you're trying to hold me back in my life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the you know what I'm saying, the other guilty party in the situation. So that's. Yeah, it was just a weird thing. So
yeah.
So you was going through your denial, huh?
So I was. So basically, it took. I remember he was 3 months. I remember he was.
Oh, so you wasn't there when he was born? Oh, that's tough.
No.
That's
Because
tough.
because at the time, I'm not gonna spit all them. But at the time, there was somebody else involved.
Right.
So I was just like,
you ain't sure
that ain't
right.
mine. Yeah, I was like, that ain't mine, brother.
Was she more sure? Like, was she sure?
No, she was living with another man, bro.
Okay. Right.
I mean, we gonna keep it. Keep it a buck. She was because I was outside of her place when she was living with the other dude.
Right.
So the time, and then at the time, I had called Malcolm. I called my nigga Malcolm.
Hey, shout out Malcolm, man.
And I was going back. I was talking to him, and I was going back and forth. And he was trying to do some investigation.
This nigga, hey, Malcolm is a funny motherfucker, boy. That's my boy.
He ended up sending me a picture of some dude that he thought that she was with, and I was just like, yeah, that looked like the little nigga. Bro. That's his baby. This and that. But so anyway,
3 months old, he don't look like shit yet.
So anyways, we do the DNA test. We do the DNA test, and it come back mine. I was still in denial. I was like, bro, I gotta do another DNA test. I gotta do another.
Wrong spot.
I gotta do another DNA test, brother. I just had to be sure.
Nigga, Photoshop.
So did another DNA test, and it still took me a while just to accept it.
Nigga said, no, that's 99%, bitch. That's not 100.
Hey, that 1%. Hey, 99 ain't 100, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I was just trying to convince myself because for sure. I wasn't ready to grow up.
Accept it, yeah, exactly.
I wasn't ready to grow up. So I remember one day, and this was I feel like every dad gets this moment. I remember just one day, I'm sitting there, and I had just was scrolling through I was holding him. He was asleep. I was just scrolling through my phone, and I just so happened to do some pictures of me and shit. And then he had made a sound. And I looked down. He had his eyes open. He looked up. Nigga, twin. I said, oh, shit. I was like, this nigga looked dead on me, brother.
You felt it, huh?
Bro, it looked dead on me. And then from then, and it was crazy. It's crazy because, you know how moms is. Moms is, you feel me? The grandparents is, like, your kids love the grandparents. Ain't nobody on this planet like the grandparents, right? So it was crazy because when I was bringing him into my life and shit, like he automatically had an attraction to my mom. But for some reason, he knew I was his dad. You know what I'm saying? It was just when he was upset and, you know, he was getting to the point where he was starting to walk and he's starting to active and stuff. He's starting to realize some things. When he was upset, like moms would be able to calm, but it would be times where like, nah, bruh, I ain't fucking with you. Where's Pops at? Like, yeah. And I wasn't really like, I didn't get affectionate into my second one. My second one, I'm super affectionate with, right? I only got 2. But I really wasn't affectionate. So I was just like, bro, why you like, she's the one, bro, that's going to make you feel better, bro. Like, what you
hug you and kiss your boo-boos.
What you want from me, bro? He just, it's just crazy. He just knew, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that whole, and so that led into with my second one, how my second boy, finding out, because I still remember the call and everything, but it was way easier to accept the fact. It was just way easier to accept a lot more things. It was way easier, and I wasn't so scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, you just nigga you just gotta go through it, bro.
Yeah.
There's no preparation that you could tell. You know what I'm saying?
Even raising the kids, like you feel me? There ain't no handbook for this shit, bro. You gotta, you learn as you go. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm still learning.
So y'all done? Y'all want some more?
Nah, I'm good, brother.
You don't want no boy? I know you do, Pat.
I'm cool, bro. I don't want to start over. Changing diapers and all that shit.
What you
Don't
would
sound
shut?
fun
No,
right now.
nigga. No, nigga. If you had to choose, what you? Of course, right? Okay.
Of course, every man gonna say that.
Hey, so I was talking. So
Shout out Brill, stupid ass. Talking about, I got the method. Shut your dumb ass up, Brill.
hey, so
Tap
look,
in with me. I got the method if you niggas want a boy.
Hey,
Stupid
so
ass
look,
nigga.
so it's hella funny because I post a picture. You know, Monty just had his second boy.
Okay.
Right. So I post a picture on IG. This nigga Imani is hella funny, bro. He hits me.
Dude, man.
He hits me like 3-4 hours later in a text message, not even responding to the IG story. He hits me in a text message. It says, "It takes a certain type of man to have a boy." I'm just taking shots at this nigga Zay. I'm just like, bro, why you coming out here just out of nowhere with this shit, bro? Like,
a little side sneak
bruh,
this.
hella
Nigga's crazy,
funny,
bro.
blood. I'm like, this nigga Money hella funny.
Like my nigga L said, man, you know, the ones,
That girl
you
dad
niggas,
shit?
You niggas with boys ain't had no hoes, man. That's all it was.
The fuck out of here.
That's all that was.
The fuck out of here, brother.
That's all good, man. It's all good.
Do you really think? Do you really believe in like a superstition and like what chooses the sex of the baby? Do you have any like superstitions in that?
I just believe God gives you what you deserve. If I feel like if he feels like you would learn more from one or the other, then that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I had boys, I probably would have kept hooping. And then, I don't know. Who knows what happened after that. Maybe I wouldn't have never been involved. Maybe I would have just continued. Maybe I'll still be hooping right now and just, you know, overseas and not been a part of my kid's life like that.
Nah,
so, But, you know, it's what ifs. Yeah, that's all.
Pat, I could say this from knowing you. You was always gonna be the thoughts always in the mind.
Right.
His thoughts always, because that's just part of the men's makeup. The men's makeup, like, we are not domesticated that. We don't know how to stay at home. Right. So it ain't no disrespect to the woman or to the child. It's just us. Like, we don't know how it is to have that extra depend on. But no, I know you a stand up dude. You was always gonna be in your kid's life though, for sure. But I give it to you niggas who have these girls, brother. I can't. Y'all different breed of niggas. I ain't gonna lie, cause it takes maturity, brother, that I don't have.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like children, period, take maturity, but I just felt like it forced me to look at the world entirely different.
Right.
I feel like everybody doesn't get that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't have that.
I look at like, and like, I'm not comparing myself to Kobe, but like Kobe, girl dad. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Before he passed away, he was big on like getting the WNBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and look where it is now. So like, I feel like people who have girls, it's like a certain responsibility that I'm not saying like it's my job to like carry the woman race forward or no crazy shit. No, like you have a different, but it's just
amount of respect
exactly
for women.
And I was, you know, to carry yourself differently and to engage with women differently. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I just felt like that's what I needed out of my life. And I'm saying my girls it's crazy too, because I always said like, no matter what I have, like, I'm gonna treat them the same. Like, I'm not that parent that I'm just you fall down, hey, wipe that shit up, let's go. Like, I'm just, even though I have daughters, I still just never gonna be that person that's like, oh, let me wipe your tears. Like, it's just that's just not me. It's, hey man, suck that shit up, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? My rule is I give you 48 hours to cry about whatever you need to cry
take
about.
your time. And
after that shit,
move on.
You know what I'm saying? And even then, I'm not saying like I'm probably not the best person to cry around because just like
Because you don't know.
I'm not saying that I don't care, but it's just I'm gonna look at you like wrap this shit
Hey,
up. Like,
hey,
you know
I
what
could
I'm saying?
I
So,
could
like,
imagine.
you know what I'm saying?
I could
So,
imagine you. I could imagine you like. I could imagine you like looking at like somebody crying. You seen that meme, that Call of Duty meme where the ghost nigga is just staring at the dude in the car. I could just imagine you just looking at like.
like so it's hard for me. So
Right.
I definitely have to catch myself. Like, all right, these are little girls that need a bit more affection at times, but yeah, I just like I don't feel like I'd be like that with my son, so I shouldn't be like that with my daughter. Like,
Yeah.
so, you know?
Nah, I agree, and I think, what you said is you feel like God gives you what you deserve. I feel like God gives you what He knows you can handle.
Yeah, and I didn't mean it like on a punishment.
No.
sense,
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
because honestly, I think this is how I feel. Mature men who are ready to take on certain responsibility above themselves
Right.
get daughters.
Right.
Right? And for me, I knew I wasn't ready. I mean, we was raised around nothing but women. So you feel me? All my nieces, my sons was the firstborn males in my family since me, and we've had probably 6, 7 different little girls being born.
Right.
But what about what about the men that have the daughters? They're not the ones that's not in their child's life.
Yeah. So to me, I don't see you. I don't see. First off, you're not a man.
No, for sure.
Yeah, you're not. You're not a man. But what I was saying is that if you, for the guys that get a daughter, and I believe that God gives you what you can handle. He gives daughters to the men that are able to shoulder that load, that can shoulder that load of responsibility,
Right.
because you're living for something. Like boy dads, we're like, man, it's my boys, it's my legacy.
And I just feel like
it's mine. Like it's kind of like a selfish thing. You know what I'm saying? With girl dads, it's like you're not as it's not selfish. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like, and yeah, I feel like there's something to that because it's like essentially what I was saying, but it's like, the wording rephrased a little bit different. And then, going to what you were saying, it's like, even though somebody's capable of that responsibility, that don't mean they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Or tap into that side. And like I look at it, like I'm not a religious person, but like I look at it like we're all guided spiritually one way or another. Whatever it is that you believe in, that's what, you know what I'm saying, we're guided spiritually or whatever. Higher power, the gods, the earth, whatever it is. But some people are just more connected to it than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I just feel like that same goes with like you get what you deserve or what you can handle, but also everyone's not connected to that in a way, so they will abandon their responsibilities and
Brother,
lose a fucking ounce of sleep.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, brother. You and I, dumbass alike, was the same thing. I wouldn't say I'm religious either, but for sure spiritual. So I feel like niggas agree on it a lot, but there's something that we do not agree on. There's some. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Yo, sorry ass football team.
No. I don't even have a football team. You know me, bro. I'm a fantasy nigga. Fantasy is life, brother. Nigga, you are not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump. I wouldn't say I'm a Trump supporter.
No, I'm a Trump hater. There's a difference.
I'm I'm not a Trump hater. I'm actually starting to like, bro, more and more. I ain't even gonna lie, brother. I don't
appreciate and accept nothing that man stands for.
So there's a lot of things I do not stand. I don't.
But I will say they use this political divide shit to act like we're more divided than what we really are. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just don't like nothing he stands for. He's a piece of shit.
No, there's certain things. There's certain things that I don't stand for at all. And I can't even say, I'm not even gonna say I'm a Trump supporter. I'm just not feeling what the Democrats is doing to us, bro.
I mean, that's fair. But then I feel like Those are two separate statements.
There's two. They are.
People that support
You're right.
Trump, and there's people
You're right.
who
You're right.
just
If
don't
there
like
was
the Democratic Party.
if there was somebody else, if there was another person to choose,
right,
then I'd probably be a little bit more enticed to that. But there's
I might
not.
as well. But
Yeah.
he's a fucking clown, and I will never support nothing that man does or stands for.
But you gotta admit though, people follow people like him for very specific reasons. Like it's the what?
Oh, the country was loud and clear about their expectations for this country. That is not. He's not isolated in the way he thinks.
Do you
He's not
consider this a
isolated.
landslide victory for him?
Yeah, but
Is that what you mean by they're loud and clear?
yeah, like they for sure ran away with this. Like they made it very clear that they would prefer Trump over a black woman, and that's cool. But also feel like the Democratic Party played themselves. Like they ran a sloppy campaign. First of all, y'all threw her out there with 100 days to go. Who the fuck can win a campaign in that time anyway? Then y'all it's just sloppy all the way around.
Do you contribute? Not do you, but why do you contribute her color to like? Do you believe that part of her color was the reason why she lost?
Yeah. Gender and color. First of all,
I would believe more so the gender, because we've already had a black president, and he went back to back, and then she became the first black. She became the first black vice president. She became the first female vice president. Wasn't she?
yeah.
Yeah, she became the first. So I don't want to. I never like to attribute her color, gender maybe so, and that goes to different things. It's tough. It's tough, especially international relations, to have a.
But in this country, a black woman is considered less than even to a white woman.
Yeah, I would agree. Agree. But you know that the most coveted, to me, the most coveted, the most copied, the most like jealous of person on this planet is a black woman.
Oh yeah, get your Malcolm X shit on
That-
there, B.
Brother, but
I love
so
it.
so
Nah,
the
for
reason,
sure.
and that leads you back to that LeBron shit. Niggas love to hate, right? Because they like you see the black woman, the black woman is top tier. So it's kind of like, damn, I'm not a black woman. Like I can't really like. So you just gotta tear it down,
Sure.
brother.
Make
Right?
It seem like it's
You gotta tear it down. So me, the reason why I feel like she didn't do good is first off, she didn't run in she didn't do a primary. Her peoples didn't.
The Democratic Party.
They told her, hey, we gonna endorse her. We're going to. There was no like.
Exactly.
There was
First
no,
of all, the
build up
Democrats
to it.
didn't get to choose their candidate.
No, they didn't.
So that's the first mistake y'all made.
Right.
Then y'all tried to act like Joe Biden was gonna be able to run, which everybody knew. Even if he would have run, I think he would have lost to Trump. Like it's
Man,
just,
there's no doubt. There's
That's
no
what I'm
doubt.
saying.
People
So,
were
like,
tired of him. People were tired of
exactly.
that, bro.
So
he wasn't alert.
then,
He wasn't alert.
then like you said, you just threw her out there and just was like, look. Make some shake.
Hey, oh, my
clock is ticking. Like,
And-
you feel me?
and
She did a great
I
job.
was listening to
The Megan Thee Stallion shit, we could have did without that.
Oh yeah,
But-
the whole twerking shit. The whole,
Yeah, we could.
and that's something. Hold on, something else. Remind me about that too, because, but I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and I agreed
I feel like that's what set Trump
that
over
it
the
did.
top too,
It probably it did.
That ingratiated him with the younger
Yeah,
audience.
it did. But it was that moment when she had a speech where she riled a lot of people in a good way, where she was that speech that say it to my face thing, right? Nigga, at that point, nigga, she had me.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, okay, like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, you saw the Megan Thee Stallion, all that other shit, which you realize that they paid for, right? And you're not. That's against the law. I don't think that's legal.
They all do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's legal. I think that
They
when
all
you're
do
running, yeah, they do. But this was the first time that it was actually just like outright in front of you. So
No, it wasn't. They just made a big deal out of it because she's the black woman.
probably see there you go with the black thing. I can't press.
These are facts, bro.
I don't. It could be.
These are politics,
it could
bro.
be.
Even if they don't pay them
could-
directly, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll make a donation to your charity."
That's different.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
No,
it's
it is.
not.
No, legally it's different.
Matthew,
No,
you're playing
no. We're talking
you're
about.
playing
No, we're talking
semantics.
about legal. We're talking about legal.
You're playing
No.
semantics.
There's a difference. No, there's a difference between semantics and
No,
legal.
there's a
We're
gray-
talking-
there's a
there-
gray area in
it is-
politics, bro.
Of course, there's a gray area in politics. But if I say, hey, if you make a purchase for your personal use, but you use it in your business account on your business card, that's a business write-off. If you have a reason for why your business benefits it, if your business is to, like I do, trading, right? And so I could write off my rent because this is the area. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's legal. It's legally there for me to do it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, but I mean, it's a gray area. But at the end of the day, if you donate to a campaign, and your campaign is, or donate to your fundraiser, and your fundraiser is to buy you a new jacket, nigga, that I've donated to your fundraiser. I didn't pay you for this appearance, you know. Pat, you gotta
Stop.
you gotta see. No, because look,
You're playing
bro,
semantics.
I'm not a
You're
Kamala
playing
hater.
semantics.
I'm not a Kamala
That's
hater.
playing semantics. Like,
Yeah.
just because we didn't do it
It's-
directly,
It's
we did it
legalities,
indirectly.
bro. It's legalities to this, brother.
It's the same thing.
So-
You're getting caught up in the, like I said, the semantics. They play those games to try to make you think that's different, but it's not.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not a Kamala hater. I just
She played herself with the Megan shit. When
She
you hire
did.
Megan Thee Stallion, that's what Megan Thee Stallion does. So like that's them doing that to themselves.
okay. So how you feel about the joke? What's his name? Comedian did what was the comedian? I forgot the fucking comedian's name. He went on a campaign. He went on a campaign and he said a joke about Puerto Rico being an island of trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, like, so to me, I feel like on both sides there was a lot of like, what is we doing, bro? Like,
to me, the Democrats, they just dropped the ball. The Republicans, they have made a joke out of this political system, and it is what it is. I mean, people still going.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They have their ideologies, and like black people feel like they always got to vote Democrat because they feel like they the ones that care about us, but they don't. At the end of the day, all these parties work for the elite capitalists of this country, and they're all influenced by money. You donate to my campaign, I'll pass these laws to make your company profitable, and that's just what shit is, and that's how shit is ran. So they make you think that there's two different sides, but it's damn near not. Like it's damn near all the same shit. Bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's all the same monster. When I was looking at it, I'm like, bro, which monster would I rather deal with?
Right, and it's just like, I vote blue just because the red is just extremely disrespectful. Like, you feel me? Like, you're not gonna.
I feel it. So my thing is,
You're not gonna call me a nigga to my face. Like, you can say it behind my back. I know you don't like black people.
That's the thing.
You're not gonna call me a nigga to my face.
I'd rather you call me a nigga to my face, brother,
I
than say
hear
it
you.
behind my back.
I hear you, but
You know,
I'm not gonna acknowledge nothing you can't do to my face.
Because
But
if you
to me,
say-
if you say it behind my back, you ain't bold enough to say it to my
no
face.
facts.
don't
I
care,
agree with
so.
that. But also, if you say it behind my back, you keep giving me the opportunity to come and smile and shake your hand.
Right.
Like I'll keep coming in like you keep playing here.
And that's cool with me. I'll play that game with you, but I see.
You don't even know you playing the game though, because every time you turn your back, you think you got a friend. You think you got a friend every time you turn.
That's your fault.
Nigger.
Thinking you got a friend.
Like,
That's your fault thinking you got a friend. Ain't
damn,
nobody your
bruh.
friends out here.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. But so look, check wrap this up. But what conspiracy theories you got for me, bro?
Just
I
off
mean-
the top of my head, bro. Like I said, I ain't got nothing off the top of my head, but like, I don't know.
Do you believe aliens landed in Roswell?
What's Roswell? I don't know what that is, but I believe it's
Area
aliens here.
51, brother.
I don't believe they landed there, no, but I do believe they have some alien aircrafts either there or life forms there for sure.
And so you believe that they came from space or the water?
Space. I mean, they may be in the water. Who knows? They may have capabilities of living in the Earth's core for all I know. But I do believe there's creatures from other universes and shit that have visited here.
Because there's a lot of stories going on now about like UFOs coming from the water
or UAPs now.
What does that mean?
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Brother, you gotta let's look at this on a whole different level, right? So, what gave Earth life is the sun and our ozone layer, right? That it protects,
water, yeah.
Right? But there's water on different planets. So I wouldn't. So yes, water is a way of life for humans, but I think that if water came and evaporated, and like if it was just it wasn't a constant thing, I think there would still be life here. You know what I'm saying? It may not be evolved like us. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep getting like the best of the new. Yeah. So I think the reason why we're so evolved is because of the abundance of water, the abundance of air, this and that. But look,
the perfect conditions.
But look, so I'm saying if the sun is the main factor right here, right? And we know for a fact that there are billions of different suns, right? So how many different third rocks from the suns are there out there? Right?
A bunch.
Brother, there's a bunch. So when you think about it, there's no way that we're alone in this motherfucker.
For sure. We just don't have the capability of passing through black holes and traveling to different universes. But I feel like there's probably other life forms that have that technology or capabilities that come and see what the fuck we're doing. There's look at these dumbasses. Yeah. Sitting here podcasting and shit.
It's very possible that there's somebody. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's possible. I'd say that there is a life form out there that probably looks just like you, acts like you, walks like you. There's everything like
a mirrored universe or mirrored
right, because if there's billion, like we're talking about billions.
I haven't thought about it that deep as far as like an exact replica of our Earth, but I do feel like there's another place where the circumstances are equivalent. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I feel like we're all unique to us. You know, based off our. You know what I'm saying?
You know what another thing I think about too when you talk about us being unique is another hot take. Once you get rid of the ego, and you step back, you really realize how insignificant we are, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like we really realize how many billions of people have been on this planet, how many billions and trillions are gonna come after you. Right. You're like yeah, exactly. That's it. You're just. On life, brother.
Think about all right. Best case scenario, you live 90, 100 years old. You feel me? All right. That's still
100. That's still nothing, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
That's still nothing.
It took 1 million years for the Earth to form life. So
hundreds of millions.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So
yeah,
right. It's just not. It's not a
this
lot of
nigga
time,
deep
bro.
Ass voice gonna be scaring my listeners. Where this nigga come from?
He forgot he was here.
Forgot this nigga was here. But no, but what I'm thinking is like we sit there, we wake up, we go to work, we go do this shit. It's like, brother, that's not. What are we doing?
Yeah, not facts.
What
me and him talk about that shit all the time. Just finding your purpose, and you feel me. Ultimately, the goal is to wake up every day and do what you want to do, not do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you know why? And you know why we wake up and do what we have to do? Is because our economy is based upon debt.
Yeah, for sure.
This economy wouldn't exist if everybody got up to do what they wanted to do, because nobody would do the things that need to be done.
Exactly.
Niggas will wake up and just play video games and shit.
No, for sure. Society would be in shambles. But also, too, that's the way our society is structured. You know what I'm saying? In America, everybody's out here for themselves, doing for self, not worried about the person. Yeah, it's capitalist, but it's also like when you have a capitalist society, that breeds individualism. Everybody is worried about their own gains and their own progression. So there's no need to look out for your fellow human being just as a person. You know what I'm saying? There's no sense of community or communism as far as like communal environment. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's out worried about themselves. Like in other countries, they wouldn't just pass by you if your car is broken down on the road. You know what I'm saying? Or just even in general. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more care for the person next to you, and
where everybody's so busy about making a dollar. It's like and you get numb to like school shootings and shit.
Just everything. Like we're like, I think it was you that sent me that was like, man, we're all in such a hurry, and when you're in a hurry, you're only focused on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like you're not focused on the people next to you and how you're impacting them. And, you know what I'm saying? How they're impacting you. You're just always worried about I got to go here next. I got to move and move. You're numb to
especially
society,
driving, fucking tailgating somebody, you not knowing that this person is one fucking second away from snapping.
Exactly. Or even like going to the grocery store. Like this motherfucker may not have enough money. He might be thinking about what I might have to put something back. And you thinking about, hurry the fuck up. I gotta, you feel me, get through this line and I got somewhere to be. You feel me? Like,
damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
We all been there making them fucking crucial decisions at the grocery store
Nah,
for
facts.
the kids.
Real shit. I ain't gonna lie, I had to cuss the dude out, but he was on some bullshit. Hey, motherfucker was at Lucky's. He got mad at the people. He was like, I thought it was $2.79. It was like, no, it's $2.79 per pound. So they made him go back and get the sign. And he was just sitting there cussing them out. And I was just like, hey, bro, are you buying this shit or not? Because you're getting on my fucking nerves. Yeah.
Nah, I get it. We in this fucking, we all in this rat race, brother.
Yeah, we're guilty of it, for sure.
We all in this
that's
rat
really
race.
what the shit is the rat race. So,
yeah.
Man, we just trying to figure out ways to have this money start working for us, man. So, you know, that way.
Options trading.
Exactly. And I got big, like, visions of how I want my life to be, bro. And I'm working towards that. So I know.
Well, yeah. So back to the economy thing, and then we can get back into the fucking conspiracies.
Right.
The economy thing. If you're on an island and you're the leader of this island, you have 100 people. How do you, like, what would you keep from our civilization? What would you change? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That is a great question. I just feel like for me, I would allow. I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't be like no type of dictator or ruler.
Yeah.
I would just try to feel like everyone finds what they like or what they're good at. And how that can contribute to everyone else. You feel me? And then that way we bring all our resources together.
Yeah.
And for the greater good, you feel me? We all contribute to what needs to be, and hopefully people don't take more than they need. You know what I'm saying? We all can like, and I'm not gonna be like strict on rationalization, but also like, I just feel like if everyone has a common understanding of like we need each
simple
other.
ground. Yeah, I know what
like,
you mean.
You know,
common sense.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. We're all in this together. But if somebody breaks the link chain, all the shit crumbles. So like,
so what I mean by is like definitely. Like, I would definitely like a free trade kind of thing. Your family takes care of.
There's a fucking word for what I'm trying to think of. I can't think of it.
For what, that a type of system? Not bartering?
No, it's just I don't know. I'll probably have it on the next episode, but it's just the way of like like community.
Yeah. So I'm think of a free trade, like your family grows this, my family grows this, they do this, and we do this. So we would have a free trade system. And one thing that I would change is I would not have the idea of politicians, because I think like people in our government, the people that run the country and they set the rules, like they need to be the accredited professionals of that.
Oh, see, I
get it. So it'd be the same. It would be the same. Like I would have an economy that, you know, has somewhat of, but it wouldn't be a capitalist economy.
So you would say like politicians would need like higher qualifications than what they have now?
Yeah, it wouldn't be politicians. It would be like my Department of Education.
Right.
Would be ran, of course, by teachers, which they are. But
in my society, I would look at it like people get appointed positions. You don't get to choose because I feel like
we ask you, hey, can you do
or
this?
Or not even that. The community chooses, and then That's just your job.
That's
like, So like,
yeah.
I
Do you
feel
get a
like-
choice? Do you get?
I feel like you get a choice, but also I feel like anybody that wants to be a ruler or a president shouldn't be a fucking president. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're itching for that type of power, then that's not the person.
Yeah.
The person,
community vets.
exactly.
We would find that out.
The person who needs to be in charge is probably the person who least wants to do it. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause they'd
Just
do the
like
best job, yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because they'd
We
be
would-
fair. They'd be, you know what I'm saying? But
we would
anybody
appoint-
that wants that type of power is bro. Like hell,
No,
no.
100%. We would
You're-
appoint that, and
you're
I feel this.
disqualified.
I feel the same way with our cops. I feel
Right,
like
exactly.
cops. I feel like cops should be appointed.
Exactly.
I feel like in a community we should be like, man, you.
Or they should go back to where the fact that they have to live in the neighborhoods they patrol. Because that way,
you
you're doing some bullshit, you can't hide, motherfucker. We know where your house is at. So you gonna have to act accordingly, nigga. Be a civil servant, nigga.
No. Yeah, I agree.
I'm realistic.
No, that is.
You can't be out here fucking people over if niggas know where your motherfucking kids and shit land. Not on no
Old
like
school, yeah.
nefarious shit, but also
because you would take better. You take better care of the
you treat
community.
people with respect.
Yeah,
and
no.
you know what I'm saying? You would carry yourself a lot differently if you know, like, I'm a part of this community. Not I'm running it. I'm in charge of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of this community. That goes to a completely different place in how you, because you got to think in like these small ass towns and these, you know, cities of 100,000 people. The sheriff is the same motherfucker you went to high school with.
Yeah, for sure.
So
That's
he
what-
can't be
yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? He can't just be out here
yeah.
fucking people over. You got to
Yeah.
do right by folks.
No, I get you, and that's another good question that leads to if you become president, and they sit down and they come tell you all the secrets of America, they tell you all this stuff. Are you telling the country?
No.
You spilling the beans?
Nah, I'll probably tell my partners, but I wouldn't just tell everybody. But I would definitely. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever became president, first day on the job, I need that book of secrets. I need that. Run that shit. I need it. Give me about a
Ain't not
week.
even gonna
Give me
geek, bruh.
give me about a week. I'll tap in with y'all in a minute. I just need the book.
Mr. President,
You know what I'm saying?
hold on, we need to.
I just need the book of secrets, man. Give me the DVD, whatever y'all got.
Man, you think we killed Kennedy?
I think he was killed by the FBI
Why?
or the mob.
Ooh, I probably believe the mob more than the FBI. Why you say the FBI? Just because of all the evidence?
Yeah. And then I feel like they're always in charge of some bullshit in this country.
The FBI?
Yeah.
They're always doing something
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah. They're always killing some type of leader or taking somebody out that they don't think needs to be in.
They do have a history of doing that. Okay. I want to believe in the conspiracies, bro.
See,
Like
we could save the Kennedy thing for an episode in itself. You feel me? We could do some more research. You feel me? Come back and drop that in. You feel me? Its own episode. Yeah.
Kennedy episode.
Yeah.
All right.
I was about to say we could do that with all conspiracies. Really, you feel me? Just make them their own episodes, and then that way, feel me? We could give ourselves a week. You feel me? Yeah, like really read. Yeah, exactly. See what everybody's saying. See what I'm saying? Then what we believe and decipher that shit for ourselves. You know
Read
what
up
I'm
on
saying?
some shit. Yeah.
We can get deeper into it, but just based off the shit I know, I feel like it's either the mob or the FBI. Like I feel like it wasn't no random white man. Like obviously, but.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, I appreciate niggas pulling up on me, bro.
Yes, sir.
One of my good friends, go listen to your podcast. I'm gonna get your make sure I put the links.
That's good.
When I get all the
You know, we
the
can
descriptions.
put all this shit together. You feel me? Even have bro get up on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The anonymous dude in the back. Yeah, he's finna hop up on it as soon as he gets a haircut.
I wasn't.
He gets
But
a-
yeah,
oh, no?
for
Oh, you
sure.
wasn't?
I
Oh, my
wasn't.
bad.
Let's talk about my
Because,
nigga Tyler
man-
on base soil. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
nigga,
no,
we
yeah.
can get
Shout out
bro.
my nigga
He's
Tyler.
gonna be on here soon.
Shout out my nigga Tyler on Base Soil podcast. Go listen to my boys. But yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, dog.
Yes,
It's the No
sir. Yes,
Safety
sir.
podcast. And we out.
More coming.